Hello and welcome. 5 minutes of fitness with your host, Yogi Vincent. So, a few poses for strengthening our legs and building good open hip alignment. And why do I have this line in the middle of my mat? I'm going to take it away in a minute. But why do I have it? Because when we stand, there's distance between our feet, distance between our heels. We don't stand like this. And so when we go into our poses today, we're going to remember that. We're not going to end up lining the heels up to each other. We're going to have distance between the heels as if we were standing regularly. And when we step back into another pose, we're going to remember that distance. All right. So starting out right there. Just a few good deep breaths. Inhaling 1, 2, 3. Exhaling 1, 2, 3. Now I'm going to turn around so you can see me. We're going to get rid of this because it can be a tripping hazard. All right. We're at the top of the mat. Inhaling the hands overhead. Let's dive it on down. Let's step the right foot straight back. So we're coming into a lunge, good old traditional lunge, and we're going to bring that heel down. Coming into warrior 2. Relax the fingers. We can make them long, but don't bend the tips up. We want to relax the fingers, shoulders, over hips. Remembering that everything still moves. Maybe we look good enough to make a statue, but everything moves. This knee doesn't go past the ankle. We can bring the pelvis way down. We can stay up where it's more comfortable. It's not a contest to go way down to the ground. We want to be able to push the floor with our feet, feeling it from our hips, pushing the floor with our feet, making sure the outside edge of that back foot is grounded. We're nice and strong, looking over that lead hand, and then we're going to bring the hands around, bring it down. Pick up that back heel. So we're into our lunge. We've got the left knee over the left ankle. We're able to push through that left heel. The ball of the back foot is grounded, so we're still strong. Let's take it down a bit and pick it up a bit. Play around with that range of motion, keeping some squeeze in the hips. We squeeze the hips snugly, not crushingly, but snugly. So we feel those muscles supporting the hip socket. Nice and strong. I'm going to take a break. Take the hands down. Then here's the fun part. We bring it down, bring the pelvis down a bit. And then we start to take the weight off of that back leg. It starts to straighten the front leg. Coming on up. Now we can do this against a wall. We can do this against the couch. Got a lot of options at home. We can use the kitchen counter as a brace to hold ourselves up, but we push off whatever we're bracing with as we pick up that back leg, and your hips are still next to each other. So hips are still next to each other. We fly like Supergirl, Superman. Loving it. Bring it down. Let's inhale it up and dive it down. Left foot's going to step straight back. We're into our lunge. Feeling strong in our lunge. Remember to pick it up and lower it. Nice, strong, steady breaths with our movement. We're going to take it into that warrior number 2. So remember, there's still distance between the heels. I could draw that line on my mat. We are in our warrior number 2. Looking over that lead hand with relaxed fingers, remembering that our hips still move. Our hips, our knees, ankles still able to move. We're not stone statues. We look good enough to be made into a statue, but we're not stone statues. We're living, breathing, moving beings. So let's face forward. Let's pick up that back heel. Let's bring the hands down. We're back into our lunge. Let's pick up the pelvis and lower, staying in control. Anchoring the heel in the right foot. Anchored in the ball of the left foot. And now we're going to get ready to take the weight off of that left foot. Coming on up into our warrior number 3. We got a lot of ways we can modify this pose. Hands in prayer position at the chest, hands extended, and we can have the couch, the counter in front of us. Nice and strong. Hips next to each other. Nice and strong. Setting it down. Just move, mambo the hips a bit. So we can feel how we stimulated all those muscles that strengthen our hips. Coming back to our deep breaths. Inhale 1, 2, 3, and exhale 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Thank you.